It is December 18th. 2020, 11:21 p.m. And right now I'm in the Puainako section of Hilo, Hawaii. Trying to head to the supermarket before they close at midnight. Feels like it's about 73 degrees outside. Very comfortable. Just finished raining earlier. And we're in the rainy season, so I see some clouds. I'm sure it'll be raining again not too long from now. Okay, so since my last video, I've discovered something new about the island, and I mean, I assume it's the same. I assume it's the same across the islands, but at nighttime on the street, on the sidewalks, like on pavement, bullfrogs come out. Like big bullfrogs, like big ones. And you kind of have to be careful because for whatever reason, and I'll have to look this up, they seem to just not try to move out of your way if you're walking. So if you don't see them, then you could easily step on one. And they're big, like you wouldn't want to step on one. You would not want to step on one. So I'm thinking it's part of a defense mechanism. The reason why they don't move. And it's just started raining again. Just like clockwork. Like that is the big island. That is Hilo. Like clockwork. Oh shoot, it's coming down and it's coming down and it's coming down. Alright, I'm gonna oh shoot, I have to take cover. Oh, very nice. Oh, and just like that, just started pouring, and that is this island. Like, if there's one takeaway that I have for having moved to the Big Island and having lived here for the short time that I have, is rain, like rainy season. I mean, I did a good amount of research, so I knew that this was the one island where it rained regularly, I guess. Like, but I was thinking maybe 2 or 3 days a week. I didn't realize they had a whole rainy season. And it just came down. And so they have a whole rainy season. They have maybe like 1 to 1.5 rainy seasons, and they have a hurricane season. And so, but this island, the Big Island, is the one that really gets it the most. So I mean, it's pretty much every single night. Most of the times later, rather than the earlier parts of the evening. I should say, most of the time it's guaranteed to rain late. But it still often rains in the evening, whether it's late or not. But yeah, on this island, I mean, geez, I mean, it can rain 15 times in a day. We'd gone through a stretch of maybe like 2.5 weeks of like kind of good weather where it was sunny throughout every day and it only rained at night. So I kind of got a little bit lax about worrying about like getting an umbrella. But the rainy season is not over. So this is basically their winter. So New York, I know you're getting, you just got pounded with snow. And out in Hawaii, at least on the Big Island, it's all just getting hit with rain. I mean, Jesus, 15 times in a day? Like, this is real. So, I'll probably spend the first year just traveling around the island. I know that the Kona side, which is basically the west side of the Big Island, doesn't really get rain like nearly as much, and it's basically the same weather as like the rest of the islands, which is, I guess, just kind of sunny all year round and pleasant. Personally, I'm someone who actually enjoys the rain. Like, I like walking around in a little bit of rain. But I mean, out here is like, this is like another story. I mean, it'll be like this, which is what's going on right now. Just like total downpour for 20 or 30 minutes, and then it'll stop for 15 minutes, and then it'll just come right back. Or it'll stop for an hour, and then it'll just come right back. Or It'll stop for 30 minutes and it'll just come right back for, for another hour or another 45 minutes or, however long. Like, you never know. I'm gonna see if I can make it. I've been trying to go to the grocery store before they closed. I'm only about a 15-minute walk away. I had to just put the phone in my mouth there for a second, just to try to zip up my hoodie. But I'm gonna try to see if I can keep walking. Oh shoot. Alright, I'm gonna give it a try. I still don't have very advanced recording equipment. Hopefully I don't step on a frog. Oh my. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, thankfully I'm someone who enjoys the rain, but I just wasn't prepared to be recording in the rain. So yeah, when I first got here, I found out that that there were coquis all over the island, like little frogs from Puerto Rico. And I kind of thought that was it. And then, just a few nights ago, I'd actually been recording a video. And there was just this big object in the middle of the road, and it was clear that it was some kind of animal, but it just wasn't moving, which is a little more concerning than if it were moving. And it was a freaking big ass bullfrog, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess now I know that at nighttime bullfrogs come out and just stand out in the middle of the street. And they will not move, so you can easily step on them by accident. One of the other things that I've learned since I've been going to beaches quite often is that, okay, so compared to the other Hawaiian Islands, and I think even compared to the other side of this island, the west side, Hilo, not Hilo, sorry, the big island has very rocky beaches, like very rocky beaches instead of having sandy beaches. So it's not like there's just rocks on the shore, on the shoreline, and then you walk in and then it gets deep and then there's no more rocks. No, like there's still like big tall rocks that like you can swim out like, quite a good ways out, and then out of nowhere there'll just be like a wall of rocks that you don't see, that just hits you, in the on the waistline or above the waist, like that tall, like very far out. So even if you swim out, it doesn't guarantee that there are not still going to be like obstacles that can be dangerous. Because if you're swimming and then suddenly there's rocks so tall that you have to figure out how to get around them, but you can't see them and there's waves coming, then you can kind of get stuck. But on top of that, apparently there are sea urchins, and if you step on them, their barbs are hooked, so the deeper they go, the more severe it is when you pull them out, because there's like many small hooks all the way up the barb. Still haven't stepped on a sea urchin yet, but the thing that's concerning is that apparently some of them are poisonous, and so I had a local actually tell me which ones are poisonous. I do not remember at this point, but I'll find out again. But basically he said something like, if you step on like a yellow sea urchin, it's gonna poison you, and you can either pour vinegar on it or urinate on it to like get it off and to relieve some of the pain from the poison. But ultimately you're going to be in a good deal of pain for the following several days. Whereas if you step on an urchin of another color, it might have been like yellow or something, it's deadly. And so I asked the guy, how quickly does it take for the poison to spread. You know, thinking that if you step on one, you know, you can make it back to shore, get some help from a lifeguard or something they can call, you know, an ambulance to bring an antidote or whatever it is, you know, whatever it is you're supposed to do. And the guy told me that you die in 3 steps if you step on one of these urchins. 3 steps, like you step on the urchin and then you walk 3 steps and you die. So that is a little disconcerting, considering, I mean, you can't see what's in the water, like you can't see what's under the water. The beaches, at least the ones that I've been to here so far, the water is pretty salty and it's not terribly clear. So even when you go underwater, you could still maybe only see like a foot in front of you. KTA, local island chain, again owned by a Japanese family, apparently for about 100 years. And I think I might have to you know what, I'm gonna see if I can make it inside. Oh. Hey, how's it? Not bad. How's it going? Good. Okay. Alright, so this is KTA supermarket. There's some vegetables. They've got a good selection of like seafood here, of course. Some kimchi. A lot of kimchi. Some seafood. Some what is this called? Poke. Some peppered salmon. I think I almost want to get a little bento. Little squid poke. Alright, let's find what I really came here for. man, they don't have it. There's some barbecue chicken. Kimchi, tofu poke. Sometimes they have bento boxes. I'm not seeing any. Oh shoot, I've got just about 10 minutes before they close. See if there's anything I want here. They have a lot of like ube treats. I remember I got some they have a lot of mochi also, and they have some interesting kinds of cakes and pies that I've never seen that are like partially jello. Alright, I think I'm just gonna get a bento, so I'm running out of time.
Grocery Supervisor Corner 331.
Some lava cookies. These are like hot cookies.
The store will be closing in 10 minutes. Once again, the store will be closing in 10 minutes. Kindly bring all your purchases to checkout, please.
Alright. Unfortunately, I didn't have that much time today. I really want to try these peanut butter cookies. Alright, I'm just gonna get like a little freaking bento or something. Personally love eel, so that is what I'm gonna get. Alright, I'd better get out of here. Are you here?
Right.
Hold off on these. I wish I had a smaller one.
Oh, me too.
I'll hold
Believe
off.
me.
I'll hold off on them.
A half a packet.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a little bit too
We
much.
always tell them.
Okay, what's this?
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
the basket can go on. Oh, you brought the bag. Very good.
Oh, yes.